Let's try this again. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on you niggas. Now, Josh McDaniels is fired. I'm like, okay, y'all should have been did this. Y'all should have never hired him. Y'all should have hired the coach that relieved John Gruden. He got them to the playoffs after they were dead in the water, and y'all gonna get rid of him for Gruden? I mean, for McDaniels? That's what I'm telling you. If y'all gonna be racist, start hiring the good white guys. Hire the good white guy. Because if I'm hiring the brother to be on my team, oh, he gonna be good. He's not gonna be trash. He's gonna be a good hire. You guys need to get your head slapped for believing Josh McDaniels is going to be different than he was in Denver. Like, straight up. Now, this Brandon Marshall bull crap. All right, listen, did Buddy forget to take his meds again? You know the dude bipolar, deal with crazy women and stuff, and then he even more crazier. You know, saying all of that, man. My thing is, when somebody comes out, why do they always target one person? Why don't they call out the whole industry? Why don't they call out everybody by name? Why are you calling out one person? You only call out one person because you know that person's relevant. I'm not going to say his name because his boo thing might come beat me up. His boo thing might be like, nah. You ain't gonna talk about my Shannon like that. You ain't gonna talk about my Shannon like that. What's wrong with you, HD? HDiiTV. That's why your channel ain't shit. Your channel don't grow. You ain't getting no numbers. You ain't shit. You just mad because I ain't with you. I'm like, nah, I'm good. You can stay your ass over there with your sweet Fruit of the Loom ass. Now. Oh, man, now. All I'm saying is this. If you're going to come out, why don't you address or come out talking about what really is going on? How you did Fred Taylor and Channing Crowder. Now, I don't like Channing Crowder, but you did do him dirty. Him and Fred T. Now, I know Fred T. Fred T is very respected, especially in Florida. Very respected as a man and everything. That guy is a real, genuine human being. So for you to do him dirty was really the icing on the cake. Now, you going at such and such, dog, when you have never stood up or stand up for anybody. You haven't. You haven't stand up or stood up for black athletes like you need to. My thing is this, why now are you coming out trying to say something? Why now? You could have called that man and talked to him. See, this is what I'm saying. Why would you even say that on the air? And plus, to me, it seemed like it was a setup, because not a setup, but not set up as far as mischief or deceit. No, more of a setup, like they put everything together and they knew what Brandon was going to do. He knew what he was going to do, and he just went with it. They led him into it, and then he hold and won it. So my thing is, why now? Why now? Why talk? Like, it's like, bro, you got all these other guys out here who do it. Bucky Brooks has been a buzzard for years. The stuff he said about Lamar Jackson, why didn't you say anything about Bucky Brooks? Why didn't you go at Bucky Brooks when he suggested that they trade Lamar Jackson and get Justin Fields? But nobody brought that back up to discredit him or even call him out on it. Why haven't you called out these analysts who are hyping up Brock Purdy and Tuna Fish and all these guys, but tearing down the brothers? Now you want to come out and be protective of Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson don't need your protection, sir. He can handle himself. They know Russell's not the problem. That's why Sean Payton has been running a better game plan by running the ball more, by putting Russ in his spots, because Sean Payton's been exposed. Just like the Eric Bieniemy thing. Why haven't you come out and defended Eric Bieniemy? Why haven't you talked about how they're trying to make it seem like it's his play calling the reason they're losing, when they're losing because their defense ain't holding shit? Their defense is giving up damn near more like 15 or 18 points a game, damn near. Somewhere in there. Like, why they not calling out Riverboat Ron or Jack Del Rio? Huh? That's what I'm saying. It's like, what are we talking about here? Evidently, you're just doing this because you want to get some shine. When you said it, I was like, okay, whatever. But I mean, we've been saying this for years. My thing is, your boy Chad is over there with him. Why didn't you just tell Chad, yo, let me talk to Unc real quick and talk about how he's going at these athletes and stuff? Why? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call him out when he was talking about Cam Newton the way he did? Talked about Cam like he was a dog. You know, me, I check people on stuff. I call people out. I don't have a problem with it. These content creators, anybody, they're going to get called out for the BS that they're spreading. Like that, what do you call it, that panel with all them guys up there who are really fanboys but just say some of the outrageous stuff. The one dude up there, because he's Shaq's cousin, because ever since he been on there, he ain't had a good take ever. I can't stand Ticket TV, but Ticket be having way better points than all of them dudes put together. So it's like, what are we talking about? Especially Jay Will, sorry ass. Why you ain't call out Jay Will, dog, when he was disrespecting Kobe? Talking about he not top 5, man. You out your mind. Michael Cooper even got him in the top 5. Like, dude, you crazy. So it's like, all of this stuff here to me is fake BS. To me, like, you need to get back on your meds, dog. Like, straight up. When you played receiver, you were good. You were good, dog. Like, I can't take that away from you. You was a dog. But there's times, dog, where you just really aren't there. It's like you're lost. I don't know what that is, but it's like you're lost. You don't know what to do, or you just blurt out stuff, or you just go left. You know, he's not the only person, Brandon, who is doing this. You got Steven Crooked Smith, or the other C stand for something else. You got Nick Wrong over here with all these blasphemous tapes. You got Shady McCoy going in. Oh, you don't call Shady McCoy out. Oh, I know why. Because he works with you, right? Right? Like him talking bad about Dak. And it's like, dude, sometimes it's like, bro, it's not Dak's fault. And I told everybody that. And everybody is telling me, man, I'm just done with Dak. All the Dallas fans. And I keep telling Dallas fans, okay, if you get rid of Dak, who you going to put in there? Cooper Rush? Y'all still going to be trash because Jerry Jones is the guy who's in charge. He's the coach. He's the commissioner. He's all that for the Cowboys, whatever you want to call it. He's the 3 heads. Well, 2 heads because he can't play quarterback. But if he could play quarterback, trust me, he would. So, that's the thing. So if you're going to go at it with guys like Bassmouth, old face ass nigga, then hey, call out everybody. Stop trying to just single one person out, because he's not the only one doing it. The guzzler ain't the only one doing it. Guzzler out there with Boo Thing doing his thing, but he ain't the only one. It's a lot of these dudes in the industry that really have been terrible with their takes, with what they're talking about. You know, you got content creators who don't know shit in what they talk about. It's like numbers don't tell you if somebody is great or not. It's what their impact is on the floor. A guy could give you 2, 6, and 2, but his impact is felt by how the offense is being run, how the defense is being ran, or anything of the sorts. But you got guys out here who's like, ooh, look at the numbers, look at the numbers. Numbers don't mean shit. You know? So, do I have a problem with B. Marshall's take? Not really. But enough of him. Chase Young is going to the Niners. Does this make the Niners better? But it beefs up their defense, but their defense is nothing wrong with their defense. The problem is you don't have the problem is that you guys don't do well in situational football. Kyle Shanahan is the ultimate problem and the ultimate problem solver. He has to learn in the clutch when to put the ball in Purdy hands, as the opposed of getting the ball to Jordan Mason and CM23. Do you understand? And Sweat for the Deadskins went to the Bears, which is like, why? I mean, that don't make the Bears better at all. And the Niners, does it help them? Yeah, having Chase Young and then Randy Gregory, it helps their front four. Now that can help them down the stretch, get pressure on the quarterback, stop the run, and give the offense more time to make plays. But is Brock Purdy gonna make those plays? We gotta see. But it does strengthen their strength, which is cool. I have no problem with that. The Ravens, I believe, signed Kenyon Drake to the practice squad. He'll probably be playing soon because they need somebody else to offset Gus Edwards. You don't want to run Gus Edwards way too much because he has shown in the past that he can be injury prone. So you would want to get him some help to balance his runs off. By getting Kenyon Drake in there would be straight. That'll be okay. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what that does. You know, but yeah, the B. Marshall thing, it's like, come on, let's people, it's like, why now? It's like, why now? Like, why do these guys come out when either they're not getting ratings or they're just trying to clout chase? It's like, why do they do that? You know, why? It's like, why do these bastards do it? You know. Just sick of it, man. You know, just sick of all this fugazi, dog. All this fugazi crap. People just tired of it, dog. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'm out. Dizzy.